It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Jesus has been up all night long. Remember the anguish of the Garden of Gethsemane, the poignancy of the upper room, all of the things that have happened. And now Jesus has been tried illegally, rushed from one side of the city to the other. He finally finds his way in front of Pilate for the last time. Pilate has absolutely no reason to punish him, certainly no reason to crucify him. And so to try to appease the people and yet at the same time to not have to deal with an innocent man, Pilate brings in front of the people a criminal. It was common custom that on Passover, a criminal would be released. It was kind of a show of mercy. And so Pilate brings before the people Barabbas. Now, we don't know much about Barabbas. Most scholars agree that it may have been that his name was Jesus Barabbas. So really, in front of them, they had two Jesuses, both their names meaning our God saves. Wow. Barabbas, a criminal. We don't exactly know what he did, but we know that he was notorious. We know that he was well known for his criminal actions. So we have Jesus, the criminal, and we have Jesus, the Savior. Barabbas. And the crowd, being incited by the high priests, being incited by the Sanhedrin, the crowd begins to cry out, "Give us Barabbas. Give us Barabbas?" I'm sure that Pilate was probably standing on the podium that day or wherever he was on the porch or in that elevated place thinking, did I hear them right? You want Barabbas? You want the criminal? He probably found the worst person in jail that he could find. And yet Jesus stands there once again silent. Barabbas is released. Pilate cries out to the people, "Then what shall I do with Jesus? He's done nothing wrong. How should I handle this?" And the crowd begins to cry out, "Crucify him. Crucify him. Crucify him." Now, please understand, crucifixion was not a Jewish punishment. It was a Roman punishment. The Jews were fearful of crucifixion. And yet this crowd, this mob has been incited, and they begin to, by their own admission, condemn Jesus to the Roman punishment of crucifixion. Jesus will die. And that is where we have this story. What an unbelievable moment. I want to go back real quickly though, because I think it's an important, poignant reminder. Barabbas, a guilty person, jailed, a criminal, a wrongdoer has been freed. And in his place stands Jesus. My friend, in our place stands Jesus. We may not be criminals. We may not be those notorious, terrible people. Or maybe we are. But regardless of the wrong that we've done before God, we are guilty. And Jesus, our Savior, stands in our place.